can we talk about the different types? Because I found out like really interesting, right? So they said there's like classic, malignant. And the other one that really was quite interesting, the communal, your type of narcissist. So can we just start with the basic ones? Yes.
So let me just say the ones that are mostly known are
yes.
two.
Yeah.
There's the grandiose or the covert.
Yes.
And the sympathetic or the overt. So the grandiose mainly are the ones that deal with how intelligent they are. Like these are people who will show you, I'm smarter than anyone. This is why you need me. Like they blow you away. They're extremely creative.
Yeah.
They would even be seen as high achievers. And they shout about it. Now the sympathetic one or the overt one is the one who's normally like, everything bad happens to me. You guys don't understand me. And so they're very, see, the thing with the narcissist, it's all about me.
Me, yes.
There's no one else. It's really all about me. The thing that I must say is that most mothers who are narcissists are sympathetic narcissists or overt narcissists.
Okay.
They're the ones who, neighborhood, you'll meet them and they'll be like, habari yako. Then so you ask them, so how are you doing? Like, sisi kwetu ni mashida tu. As in, it's just like, help me, you know, like, help
Isn't
me.
Isn't that then? Because a lot of people say that or do that, you know, where it's, oh yeah, this is life. This is how life is. Everything is not okay. Yeah, like draw attention to them, and we see a lot of people do that. So does it mean that automatically this one they have narcissistic
if
personality
that's
disorder?
all
Yes.
about your life, like
Yeah.
you talk to Winnie and you
Yeah.
talk to me and you talk to someone else and that is a consistent pattern, then that's because yes, life is hard,
Yeah.
but the Lord has put in us a spirit of resilience of saying,
yes.
okay, even though life is not hard, I mean, even though life is this hard, but I've been able to do this and I've been able to do that.
Yeah.
And it's also, I would say it's also a disorder because most of the time we want to wear masks about how well we are doing in our lives.
That's true. That's
So
true.
before I open up to you and tell you all the struggles that I'm going with,
Yeah.
the first thing that you will see is a perfect
Oh,
picture
everything is
of-
perfect.
Exactly.
Yes. Yeah.
And that's where you're like, okay.
Okay. So in terms of then, how do you spot and how do you pick them? Because, you know, when you say this, I'm like, yeah, but I've seen people who are like that. And does it mean that they have the disorder or they're just narcissists? Or it's a lot to think about. And I remember when we were talking about, we were like, it's then difficult to know how to relate with these people because you don't know if they're genuine or they're
not.
narcissists, you know? So can we start with the covert then?
So it's for you and I, or even for just the general public who hasn't dealt with them on a day-to-day, unless you're dealing with this person very closely on a day-to-day,
Yeah.
you will think that that's a proud person.
Or
you will think that,
arrogant.
yeah, that's an arrogant person, or that's a high achiever, or you'll think that that's just a depressed person for the overt one. But for the person who is in a relationship with, or even has a boss reporting to a narcissist, they'll realize, first of all, their emotional capacity is constantly drained. Because, as my friend likes to call them, the three evil sisters: projection, gaslighting, manipulation.
Yeah.
So how that would look like, for example, let me start in the workplace. It would be, yesterday you gave us a report. Projection: why can't you do anything as good as I do? Manipulation: I take most of my time to teach you, you never get it. Gaslighting: how much longer should I give you this gift? You should be thankful to me.
Yeah. That I'm patient, I'm teaching you, I'm this, I'm that. Okay.
Yeah. For a relationship, manipulation: I do everything for you. Why are you always complaining? Why are you complaining that I'm cheating?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm cheating, but it's because you're unavailable. If you did 1, 2, 3, I wouldn't do it. That's
Yeah.
manipulation. Projection: he's possibly cheating. He's telling you he's cheating.
He's cheating, yeah.
So he'd be like, why are you cheating?
Yeah.
I saw you look at that guy. Why are you? And you have no idea
What they're talking about.
what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Gaslighting: I'm cheating because I mean, even ask your friends. I'm a good husband. I provide for you.
You should not complain.
You should not complain. Why are you complaining about this? And to some extent, they make you feel so worthless because someone, and So in such an instant, he'll be like, even though you're cheating, what does that man see in you? I mean, look at yourself. Who can love you as good as I can?
Yeah.
You'll never get anyone better than me. So you just better accept this is who I am.
Yeah.
And I'm going to still cheat, but I'll also still provide. Do you see how toxic that is?
Yeah. I am like, you're ready to fight over here. You know,
That is toxicity.
yeah. And how do you differentiate? Because there's some people who will tell you, oh, well, maybe they're just having like a bad day, or maybe something. You know how sometimes we tend to give excuses based on the way people treat us, and especially in relationship. And we'll talk about dating and narcissists in just a moment, like detailed. But we give excuses, you know. So people will say, yeah, maybe they're just having or maybe, by the way, yeah, I should be grateful that at least he provides, because there's so many people out there who cheat and do not provide and do all those things. So they manipulate you to that level of you depend on them.
Yeah, with the extent of completely breaking down your self-esteem. You don't see yourself apart from this person. Be it the boss. You actually blame yourself for failures.
Yeah.
And if you break them down, they're actually not failures, because you've done the best. And that's the sad thing about dealing with this kind of people. You know you're doing the best, but it's never enough.
It's never enough for them.
So you keep trying and you keep trying and you keep blaming yourself for the failures.
Yeah.
But if you break it down, you realize it's not my problem, actually. It's you don't appreciate.
Yeah.